Hello. Oh, there we go. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. Oh dear. Oh, what's going on? Oh no. Oh, it's a complete disaster. I did my monologue and nobody heard it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Welcome. Part two of the Strassenversion limited series. Let's see how we get on. Few people in the chat. John waves his hand, his pink hand. Hi, John. Welcome along. Ozil says, "Hello. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well." Then goes, "No voice. No, he's got no voice. Where's his voice gone?" I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm back now. And John says, "No voice. Where's his voice gone? His voice is gone." Oh dear, I don't know. Um, I need to have a little word with myself over the weekend and try and improve the quality of these streams because they seem to have deteriorated over the last few weeks. Obviously, my replacement of my USB cable didn't work, which makes me worry, stroke wonder. It's not the cable, it's the device, which is a little bit more expensive. Anyway, not to worry. We're working now. We're up and running. Game on screen. Let's get doing some racing. So, where we left off yesterday, I'd done tiers 1 to 9, just got tiers 10 to 15 to go. I've got just under 2 hours of free servicing to get it done with. So, I better guess, just shut up, Tony, and get on with racing. Okay. All right then. Let's give it a go. Right. First race of the game, and I'm not doing very well. Although I may have still come first. That was close. Oh, that was a waste of a bonus. Never mind. Just to prove that it is indeed my first race of the day. Okay, there we go. Autocross done. Next up, Speed Snap at the Grand Prix circuit at Dubai. Right, let's get going. Come on. All right, that was nice and straightforward. There we go. Just the cup to do. Oh, here we go. So it's Melbourne and it's 6 laps. The cups are getting longer. This is why I always do more on day one and less on day two. Because it'll still take probably the same amount of time. Effectively, I'm allocating 15 minutes per tier for this evening to try and get it from 60% all the way up to 100%. Might be a long bit of racing this evening. Well, we're up to 13. Make that 12. Make that 11. Make that 10. Okay, into 9. All the way up to 7. So 5 laps remain. 6 cars to overtake. Now, I might make it a little bit more challenging. So I'll overtake 5th, but then I'll do 1 car per lap for the 4 remaining laps after this one. Ozil says balanced car, according to me. No, I wouldn't argue with that. Apparently, it was a precursor to the GT98, which we did the exclusive series for very recently. Ayaka enters the chat and says, hello, Ayaka, welcome along. Thank you for watching. Saying hello in the chat. Okay, I did actually overtake someone then, didn't I? Oh well. I'll overtake 4th, and then I'll just cut up just second. Give myself a lap just in case. Look at that, I'm saying I'm not overtaking, I'm going and overtaking, so let me just pause for a second. I seem to be all over the place at the moment. Ozil says, just delicate as hell, a little touch, the whole windshield turns out to ice sheets. I don't think it's too bad. It's a heavy car, so you just got to be a little bit careful with it. Rixie F enters the chat. And says, why don't we have any sports SUVs or sports trucks in the game yet? It's a good question. I can't answer that. Maybe it's something to do with the fact that the game isn't developed by Americans. It could be where the game is developed, which determines what cars are added, I suspect. Might be completely wrong on that. I don't think there are many SUVs in the area of the world where the developers reside. I could be wrong on that. I don't think I am, though. Now then, following on from that question, though, and thank you for that question, the big question is, the first question is, will we get release notes later this evening on what's coming in the next release? That's the first question. The second question is, will F1 2025 cars be added to the game? Hoping to find that out this evening, a little bit later, not in the stream unfortunately, and I'll report back on Monday. Oh dear. There's an example of Ozil saying it's just a little bit sensitive to not so much oversteering, over acceleration around corners, but then again, what car isn't? But these more so sensitive, I think, because of the weight of them. Well, looks like I've won this pretty easily. I'm 800 yards ahead of second. Right. Oh, there you go. Oh, brake. Another example there. The heaviness of the car. And therefore it's just a little bit sensitive around corners. Oh, that was smooth. Right, onto the last bit. Right, there we go. Easily first. Wasn't that hard. I think I will start giving myself some extra challenges for the remaining cup matches. Boom. So Ozil says, if we did that in terms of adding trucks and SUVs, we'd have to add cycles and skateboards to the game as well. That's funny. You're a funny guy, Ozil. Funny guy. Ozil says, bro, when is the release notes? If it's not very good in the next update as well, bye-bye to the game soon, probably. Oh, dear. That's a shame. Well, they're supposed to be out. I think it's 3 hours, 17 minutes, but they, in the last update, they didn't bring them out until Friday. The normal release notes come out Thursday, 9 p.m. time, UK. But who knows nowadays? Who knows? Ayaka says the update is coming next Monday. Well, is it though? Is it a Monday update, or is it going to follow what happened last update and it ended up being Tuesday? At least it did for me. Ozil says 40 seconds lead. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's have a look and see how much I won by. Oh no, I missed it. Are you saying that it was a 40-second lead? Right. Okay. Okay, so that's tier 10 completed. On to tier 11. Let's start off with elimination at the Sebring International Raceway. Do like this circuit. If it's the Grand Prix circuit. That already in first. Boom. Look at that. 100 yards ahead of second already. Gentle round here, sees how we got that lead. 2 cars eliminated already. There we go. Easily in first place. Guaranteed a podium finish. Still going to push though for first. We are 200 yards ahead of second. Whoops. For example of that car's weight coming into play there. Nevertheless, that's a win. So Ozil says it's Thursday 11 at night at my place, so by tomorrow morning, if they do come out Thursday. As I said, last release notes came out on a Friday, so who knows? Who knows nowadays? Service the car, it's free and it's instant, at least for the next hour 40 minutes, 1 hour 40 minutes. Okay, head to head at the Grand Prix circuit at Nürburgring. Oh, it's at night as well, because, you know, that's when most races take place, at night. Let him get in the lead and I'll take him on the inside, hopefully. There you go. Into first. Just checking my camera hadn't frozen again. I don't know. Only ever when it starts, it's a bit weird. I always check it beforehand as well. Always do me pre-stream checks. Check the audio. Obviously, it all went to pot tonight. Check the audio. Check the video. Check all the videos are set up. Just a complete disaster tonight. Nevertheless, we are in the lead on the home stretch. 200 yards in the lead. First. Oh, Robert Van Nistelrooy returns, says, yo, what's up? Nothing. Everything's so. Oh, hello. I'll tell you what's up. The camera's frozen again. That's what's up. I was just saying it never freezes midstream, and there we go. It did. Are we back? We're back. Bloody hell. This. I don't know. Blinking egg. Anyway, well, welcome back, Robert. Good to see you again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for saying hello in the chat. Do you know what? I do think it's going to be a very disorganized stream tonight. Everything's going wrong. Right, we're at 71% at tier 11. Final race in that tier, which is a cup at the West Circuit of Suzuka. 5 laps. You know what? That's not too bad, I guess. Let's see if we can win without any bumps. Or going off track. Okay, up to 14, 13. Well, eleven. Nine. Into 8. So, 4 laps left. 7 cars to overtake. Got 2 there. Oh, just about stayed on track. Keeping it in there. Okay, let's push. Okay, 3 laps left, 5 cars to overtake. Oh. I can see all the leaders just ahead. it's looking like fourth place at the end of lap 3. 2 laps to go. 3 cars to overtake. One. It's 2. To chase the leader down now. Question is, can we catch and come first with one more lap to go after this one? I think we can. We're only a little bit behind. And back markers are going to come into play as well. Okay, into first, little nudge, sail out. Okay, there we go. That is first place. And tier 11 completed. And it is looking so far like 15 minutes per tier, coming up to half an hour. Okay. Service the car. It's free and it's instant, at least for another 1 hour, 30 minutes. Tier 12. Okay, so I think the next race will earn us 75% reward. We'll do the drag race first, hopefully a quick one. Let's go. There we go. Not many gear changes. Is for second place. There we go. Second place acquired. Now for first. So that was a pretty good start. There we go. That's it. Drag race completed. Let's hopefully get rewarded with some more gold. 10 gold and some N dollars. 75%. 3,766 gold. Next up, speed record at the National Circuit at Red Bull Ring. Again, I think I'll just go around, see what I can do. There you go, first place. Wonderful. Lord Night Moon enters the chat and says hello, hello back, welcome along. Thanks for watching. Thanks for saying hello in the chat. Okay, final race in Tier 12. It's the Cup at the National Circuit at Hockenheimring. 5 laps again. No quick races from here, I feel. Right, there we go, into 7. Into 5th. And that means with 4 laps to go, we've got 4 opponents left to overtake. 1 opponent per lap. Let's see if we can actually do it this time. There we go. I'll stay behind 3rd for the moment. Okay, 4 at the end of lap 2. 3 laps to go. 3 cars to overtake. There we go. Oh dear. dear again. Oh dear again. Somehow I managed to stay in 3rd place there. Definitely haven't got my A game on. Okay, 2 laps to go, 2 cars to overtake. Oh dear. There you go. Okay, let's hunt down 1st place. Like we're catching up on back markers as well. Hey, there we go. 2nd place, 1 lap to go, 1 car left to overtake. Oops. There we go. That is 1st place in the cup. Tier 12 completed. Rosal says, give them a lead, man. 40 seconds, remember? I did that time before. I'm not saying I'll do it this time. Says also drive aggressive, please. Cheeky. Cheeky. Robert Van Nistelrooy says, hope next update to get the AI more aggressive. Okay. Why is it everyone wants to make it harder to win? Oh well. Right, so that's 3 tiers done tonight and 42 minutes passed. So we're about on target. So tier 13, first up, Speed Snap at the Sebring International Raceway. 151 miles per hour. All right. I'm still getting used to where the shorter races around Sebring are, so I'm not either 100% confident or 100% sure. And I've messed that up, surely. Yes, I did, but that was close. Okay, so that's easily achievable. I finished 4th there. Let's retry that. It was because I went off track, slowed my acceleration down, stopped me winning. Should be able to get it this time. There you go. A little bit better there. Oh, there we go. 1st place. Next race, elimination at Melbourne. Oh dear. Okay. In 1st, 200 yards ahead of 2nd. 5 cars left in the race. Definitely got a podium. Flying now. But spoke too soon. Oh dear, oh dear. Here we go. So Robert Van Nistelrooy asks, do you race with the cockpit view? Sometimes I'll put the cockpit view on just so people can see inside, but generally speaking, I don't. It's, you know, if you imagine you're in a car driving, you can typically see here. You can't in cockpit view on a game, on a 2D screen. So I'm not a big fan of cockpit view in racing games. Which is why I use the view that I do. Okay, so just the cup to do in tier 13. Spa Francorchamps, 3 laps. Do you know what? That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. This may be, and I'm saying it without completing it, so this could come back to bite me, but this may be the quickest limited series we've had in a very long time. And it's probably because, strangely enough, it's an old limited series. It's effectively a flashback event. Okay. I just went the wrong way. Okay, into 6. Into 5th. Into 4th. There we go. Oh dear. Back to 4th. Let's at least retake 3rd. There we go. Oh dear. Back into 4th again. Unbelievable. Okay, into 3rd. So, Van, formerly known as Robert, has said, please call me Van instead of my whole name. I love the cockpit view because I love seeing the blinking lights. Oh, I see. I got you. I don't think there are any on this. Don't think so. But you do have good old-fashioned analog speedometer. Okay. No, wrong view. There we go. Okay, so I'm in 2nd place on lap 2. One more lap after this. I have fallen a little bit behind 3rd, so I need to catch them up. There we go. Nicely on the tail of 1st. In fact, I'm even getting a bit of a slipstream. Oh, there we go. See if we can get him at this corner. No, I'll just mess that up. No, there we go. No. Do you know what? My driving's pretty rubbish tonight. Anyway, we're in first place. Uh, Off the track again. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. I don't know. Uh, Right, there we go. That's well and truly in first place now. There we go. Ozil says, please give them a lead next time. It's boring watching you not struggle. Oh dear. He's not struggling. It's not fun anymore. We want to see him suffer. Sweat for it. uh, oh dear. Head to head at Monza. I don't know. Where are we going to first? There we go. Ozil wants a 40-second lead in the next two cups. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not today, anyway. I don't think it is, anyway. Right, next up, autocross at Mount Panorama. There we go. I think Ozil's on one tonight. Fine, whatever. Let's have a think about this. Six laps. Fine, we'll do a 30-second, but I bet you I don't get first. 30-second wait penalty at the beginning of the race, and I can't see the time. There we go. Woo! Asking a lot. Push. There we go. Catching them up at the end of lap 1. I'm not even going to say how many cars I've got to overtake, it's too many. Right, let's push. Okay, well this is interesting. So, 15th at the end of lap 2, 4 laps to go, 14 cars to overtake. Okay, end of lap 3, 10, 3 laps, 9 cars to overtake. The number of overtakes I'm doing per lap is coming down and I'm making mistakes. Come on. See? Nowhere near. 30 seconds is way too much, I knew it. Let Ozil have his little play. See, look, I've only got 2 cars this lap. There you go. I doubt I'm going to get a podium finish. Okay, so this looks like there's back markers. So at least that will slow them down, but there's no way that I'm overtaking 6 cars on the last lap. Just not going to happen. Outside chance though of getting a podium, not with driving like that though. So 1 lap, 5 cars to overtake. As I said, I don't think that's going to happen. Did think I knew 40 seconds was too much, and I did think 30 seconds was too much. So there you go. Now you know. At least if I can get a podium, it will open up the next tier. You know what? In the end, that wasn't too bad, was it? Oh, good grief. Might have just got it at the end. But I didn't. I got third. Ozil says, I am getting banned from the channel. No, not at all. Not at all. There we go. We got third. We might try that again. Might try it with 20 seconds. Might have a chance with 20 seconds. Service the car. We got third. We did open the final tier, so we'll come back to that one. Do elimination and then the cup, and with durability required, we'll do the endurance and then come back to do you know what, we'll do 25 seconds, I think, when we do that again. It did look as if it was pretty close at the end. Anyway, back to comfort zone, being in the lead. There we go. Isn't it surprising it's another night-time race? There we go. All right, so now we've got the cup. It's the Grand Prix circuit at Red Bull Ring. It's 6 laps. And I'm just going to do it normally because it's the Red Bull Ring and I'm not the best at this track. But let's see how we get on. What I won't be doing is servicing the car afterwards. Well, let's pick them off one by one. Or none at all even. Okay, third place. Okay, I've got 4 laps to do after this. 2 cars to overtake, but I need to catch up. I'm a bit behind. Skidding's not going to help. There we go. Lovely. Into second place. Oh, come on. I don't know. As I said, I'm not very good at parts of this track, and that's one example of me not being very good. There's specifically 2 corners that I just can't get to grips with. I mean, to be fair, it's the same on any track where there's a corner more than 90 degrees I'm not a fan of. Okay, 3 laps to go, 1 car to overtake, but I reckon it'll take me at least another lap to catch him. Especially when I make mistakes like that. Hopefully, back markers will come into play. As it stands, I am not catching first. There you go, that's 2 times. On the last 2 laps I've lost it at that corner. I've now only got 2 laps, and I'm actually further behind first. Come on. And again. again. Okay. So, one small poke. Back markers. Okay, final lap. I'm close, but not close enough. There you go. Thank you, back markers. Here we go. First, but only just. Only just. Whew. Right, we're not going to service the car. We'll do the endurance without servicing the car. Okay. Porsche test track, need to just do 6.2 miles. Shouldn't be a problem. Then we'll finish off with Laguna Seca. 25 seconds I'm going to wait. Okay, that's 1 mile. Oh, that was tight. But we got through. Miles. there we go. That's 4 miles. Oops, a little bit off there. Okay, 5 miles, only another mile to go. Miles. Second place. Here we go, first. With 10 seconds to spare. All right, last race to do. So 1 hour 25. So to be fair, this is technically the quickest limited series we've had in a long time, and I would have done it by now if I wasn't being a bit silly. But we're going to do the same again. Well, we're not going to do 30 seconds. We're going to do 25 seconds. Have a bit of fun. Hopefully I'll do it this time. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Not with driving like that. That's like another 2 seconds lost. Okay. Right, here we go. Let the games begin. Right, so with 4 laps to go, I've got 12 cars to overtake. So better than 3 overtakes per lap will get me first. Let's find out. Okay, 8 cars to overtake, 3 laps to go. Come on. There we go, into 7th. A bit of a mistake there. Might still get 6 before the end of the lap though. No, so we've got 6 cars to overtake in 2 laps. And it does look like we've caught back markers again. Come on. I think I can see all 4 cars that I need to overtake just ahead of me as well. Okay, final lap, 3 cars to overtake. Let's see how we get on. Looks like I'm going to fail again. No, come on. There you go. That markers to the rescue. we go. Okay. So, service the car. It is still free and instant. We've been racing for just over 1 hour, 30 minutes. And I believe that is the series completed. 15 gold collected and an additional 50 gold. That is the round also completed. So there we go. All the way to the end. 50 gold. And we'll collect the M dollars because it will be added to the total. There we go. Right, there we go. That's that. So Moonlight 2001 enters the chat as well. Welcome along. Thanks for watching and commenting in the chat. There we go. That is the end of season 5, round 2. Everything done. Got all the rewards I can. All the events are now completed. So roll on the next release. So hopefully the release notes will come out. If not this evening, then tomorrow. And I'll hopefully have a review for you all on Monday. Now, in terms of tomorrow, I won't be streaming, but there should be a roller coaster video up for you all to watch. I hope you enjoy that. So yeah, that's the end of racing for today. Okay. Blimey, camera's still working. What a surprise. Okay, so if you did like this stream tonight, which was an absolute disaster in terms of camera, in terms of racing, in terms of microphone, all of it went completely wrong. But hey, it happens like that sometimes. But if you liked it anyway, I'd be very grateful if you gave it a thumbs up or a like. And if you'd like to see more of that type of stuff, or except maybe just a little bit more professional, then please look to subscribe to the channel, The Fifth Guardian on YouTube, or follow The Fifth Guardian on Rumble. With that being said, I hope whatever is left of your day is a very good one, and I hope to have some news about what's in the next release. And I'll look to do that on Monday, and I hope to see you all then. One final thing, have a fabulous weekend. Thank you, and goodbye.